Assalamualaikum everyone, I hope you all are doing well. I am Hiba Ghaffar and in this video I will give you overview of chapter number 7 neoplasia of general pathology, which is important for the SCQs, MCQs and Viva point of view, and this is the most lengthiest chapter of this section, general pathology. So I would recommend you guys to make short notes so that it could be helpful for you during your revision in prof. So let's start chapter number 7 neoplasia. You should know about the nomenclature, what is neoplasia, what is oncology, and then you should know about the benign tumors, their examples. You should know about the malignant tumors. The types of the malignant tumors are important for the Viva point of view, sarcomas and carcinomas. And then we have the mixed tumors. So hematomas and the choristoma, this is important for the SCQs and MCQs point of view. Just go through the characteristics of benign and malignant neoplasm. This table is important, nomenclature of tumors for the MCQ's point of view. You should know about the tumor of origin and whether it is benign or malignant. You should know the definition of the differentiation and anaplasia, and then just go through the topic. Just read the topic, and then you should know about the morphological changes of the anaplasia, pleomorphism, abnormal nuclear morphology, mitosis, loss of polarity, and other changes. And then carcinoma in situ and invasiveness is important. You should know about the definition of dysplasia, which literally means disordered growth. Just go through the topic of the local invasion. Not important for the SCQ point of view. So go through the definition of metastasis. This is important for the SCQ point of view. Pathways of spread. Seeding of the body cavities and surfaces and the lymphatic spread. This is important for the SCQ point of view. So sentinel node, these are also important for the SCQ point of view. The difference between the benign and malignant tumors are important for the SCQ's point of view. Epidemiology of cancer is not important. You could skip this topic. So percentages of the cancer in male and females are important. Environmental factors, names are important for the SCQ point of view. Infection agents, smoking, alcohol consumption, diet and obesity. So this is the first most important SCQ of this chapter, occupational cancers. You should know about the agents or group of agents and the human cancers for which reasonable evidence is available. No need to do the typical use or the occurrence. Only these first two columns are important for the SCQ point of view. So molecular basis of cancer, role of genetic and epigenetic alterations. Basically this is given in detail further. So you can skip this topic or just go through this topic. You should know about the malignant neoplasms, carcinogenesis, and then you should know about the driver mutations and the passenger mutations. These two mutations are important, and then this diagram is important. Development of cancer through stepwise acquisition of complementary mutations. These are important. So not for the SCQ point of view. So cellular and molecular hallmarks of cancer. This is the second most important SCQ of this chapter. You should know about all these points given over here. Important for the SCQ point of view. You should know about the self-sufficiency in growth signals, oncogenes definition. You should know about the proto-oncogenes, oncoproteins, and these 5 points are important. And then you should know about the oncogenes. Here is also given proto-oncogenes and the oncogenes and oncoproteins. This diagram is important for the SCQ point of view. Growth factor signaling pathways in cancer. So these ratios are important, these diagrams. Chronic myelogenous leukemia, 9:22, and Burkitt lymphoma. Their ratios are important for the MCQ's point of view. What are the tumor suppressor genes? These are not important for the SCQ point of view. Just go through these topics. Yeah, this question is asked, cancer suppressor genes and cancers associated due to the abnormalities. These are important for the SCQs and the MCQs point of view. This whole table is important. So two-hit hypothesis of oncogenesis. This is explained in this diagram. Just go through this topic, not so important for the SCQ point of view. You should know about the RB gene, governor of the cell cycle. And you should go through all the key points of this chapter as well. So you should know about the P53, which is guardian of the genome. So this is also important for the SCQ's point of view. The role of P53 in maintaining the integrity of the joint of the genome. So this is important. This figure is very much important for the SCQ's point of view. You should know about the APC. You should know about the gatekeeper clonic neoplasia. So then this diagram is important. WNT signaling pathway, clonic epithelial cells, and the transcription factors should know about all. You should know about the growth promoting metabolic alterations. Just go through this topic, not so important for the SCQ point of view. Do this diagram as well, quiescent cells, and when they are stimulated by the growth factors. So this is all about half chapter of this section, neoplasia. So we will overview further in my next video. I hope you guys will find this video helpful. So kindly subscribe to my channel and give it up a thumbs up. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.